My name's Slavka, I'm from Alabama, and this channel is about living, traveling, and learning. See you on the road.
What's up, YouTube? Another day, another load. So we getting ready to roll our wheels out of near Richmond, Virginia right now, and I'm heading to pick up in Harrisburg, Virginia, which is about 120 miles approximately from here. So the load is going to Columbia, South Carolina, and it looks like a load of books. So you can see how I get these rate confirmations straight from the broker. Just gets emailed as a PDF file once the load is booked. So I'm going to pick up and delivery tomorrow. It's a short run, 375 some miles, paying $975. So it's pretty good. It's over $2 a mile, including deadhead. So I'm just gonna go quickly pick it up. Better than sitting here. It's already noon. You can sit the truck stop all day and you're making negative dollars. So we're gonna get rolling and see what we see. And Virginia DOT wants to see us. Let's go say hi to the chicken house. To go. Free is the bird. We shall fly. We're cutting it close, guys. I gotta be there by 2 p.m. and it's gonna take me 2 hours, and it's noon. So we're just gonna keep going as fast as we possibly can, within reason. Almost at the shipper. I'm barely making it, guys. Barely making it. I hate this kind of stuff. Because on the rate time it says it's from 9 to 2 p.m. and it is 1:47 right now. And when I got this load, I was 146 miles away. So I covered it in 2 hours. Not bad. Hopefully we'll get loaded today, because I would hate to travel all this way and not get a load. Sometimes brokers put the time like 2 o'clock, but in reality it's like 3 or 4 actually. So that you never know. Other times you show up exactly on time and everybody's folding up shop and going home. So you never know for these pickups, but hopefully we're okay. Hopefully the workers didn't go home yet, and we can squeeze in. That's another thing I wanted to mention. A lot of times you got to read carefully in the reconfirmation, but there's a 50-50 chance the information on these is incorrect. I had it as far as address is wrong, like it's some kind of a large plant, and the address is listed for a pickup is corporate headquarters. Meanwhile, the warehouse is like miles away somewhere else. So you just never know. You got to do all that yourself, and you got to pick up the phone. You got to call the broker. You got to do all that legwork, and then drive, and then not get stuck, and then So there's a lot more to this sometimes. Other times the loads are smooth, just pull in, open doors, bump the dock, and they load you in 45 minutes and off you go, It's such a huge amount of discrepancy between load to load. Alright. That's our shipper right there on the left. So gonna pop in there and see where they want us. Usually when you check in, you come in, you just hey, I'm so and so. I have a pickup. They ask you for a pickup number, and then usually they tell you, you're gonna have to wait, or you can go to this door or that door. Okay, shipping entrance. Cool. We'll just park here so we can back in then. So today our load's taking us to Columbia, South Carolina, just a short hop. It's only 384 miles from here. So our plan today is to make it to Fancy Gap. That's an area on the border between Virginia and North Carolina. It's right here. It's called Fancy Gap, right in this area. It's kind of there's a steep hill going down or up, whichever direction you're going. But there's a truck stop. There's Love's right here, right on the line. So that's probably where we're gonna stop. If it's full, we're gonna move down. There are a couple more truck stops. I generally prefer not to go to Charlotte at this hour, because that's going to be, by the time I get there, it's going to be like 6 o'clock, and last time I've been there, the traffic just stands still. Just the entire stretch of 77, not good at all. So we're just going to stop short and then resume in the morning. Just from Charlotte to Columbia is only 100 some miles. So that's the plan. Delivery tomorrow, anytime, first come first serve, between 9 and noon. So we're not in a rush at all. I kind of like this. So that's where we're gonna go, guys. Oh, what's that? An accident there, Roanoke? I don't know. We'll see. There's this area generally 81 in this area. I don't like it. It's always busy. Hills, lots of trucks, lots of cars. Just general shitty driving attitude prevails on that stretch. I don't know why. And it concerns both truckers and the four-wheelers, really. I really don't like I-81 here. When I was a company driver, spent almost a year just doing nothing but toiling around here, and I've had enough. I had my fill on that. So we'll get down there, and we'll camp around here somewhere in 77. Yeah, I'm thinking Fancy Gap. So, well, what do we got here? Full load. It's going to be heavy. I'm going to have to scale this. And it's full of math book for 3rd grade. It's going to South Carolina Book Depository. So, and they say trucking's not intellectual business. Look, it is totally intellectual work. I'm transferring knowledge 20 tons at a time. So, yeah, eat that. Hopefully we scale well on this, because it looks heavy. Feels heavy. We shall see. Boy, it is heavy load. Oh my! After almost a week of 8,000 pound load, this one feels like I'm dragging a chain and anchor and everything behind me, including the oil tanker. Where was this load when I was getting blown around in Arizona and New Mexico, huh? Of course, now I'm going in the hills on I-81. Oh well. That's what we got to deal with, so and I have to go scale this load. I'm hoping it's not overgrossing again, because there's some rather nasty scale houses up ahead. Actually, Virginia is not that bad as long as you're not overgross. Like if it's just over the axle, they'll give you opportunity to adjust without giving you too much fuss. But if you're overgross, yeah, you're gonna get it. You're gonna be in deep shit. So we're gonna go scale this. Closest scale is 45 miles, at least en route in the direction that I need to go. This is, guys, why I hate I-81. You see what's happening there? There's this convoy of these slow-ass trucks, and they can't pass each other because they're all locked up. All of them are company drivers. All of them have roughly same speed limit. And these guys trying to pass each other last 15 minutes, and it's just one moves up 10 feet, and then it's downhill, the other one moves up, and it's just, this is why we can't have nice things and get there on time. You got all these shitbox driving company drivers with their locked up trucks in the hammer lane. What do you think? Jesus Christ. This guy just basically caused me to slow down because he wedged in, and I'm heavy, so it's like I can't build up speed right away. And they themselves are going 65 knots, and it's just a freaking nightmare. This is I-81. This is what we write books about. See, it's not even like fault of these company drivers. In a way, they dealt the shitty cart by their company. They don't trust them to drive trucks faster. They think that they're saving fuel. In reality, it's just causing mayhem because it's dangerous. They all tailgate each other. Everybody's trying to edge another guy out. They freaking drive like idiots 5 feet from each other, like smallest a brake tap, and it's a pile-up because of that. And these guys are dealing with it. Like, at least for me, I can just step on it, and I'll get away from them eventually once the road's clear. But for now, it's just like entire I-81's like that. You have this massive amount of trucks that are just trying to pass each other, and they can't really out-accelerate because all of them roughly can max out at the same speed. They're unsafe because they force the driver into a situation he can't escape. It forces people to tailgate each other because it's all they see. They see the back of another truck, and God forbid somebody passes it because he's afraid that, oh, that truck's going to be a quarter of a mile slower than me, and then, you know, it just starts the whole bullshit all over again. There we go. There's XPO now jumping in. They're literally like feet away from each other. I don't know. If anybody ever wonders why I hate I-81, this is it right here. And this is not just once in a while. This is like every 10-15 minutes like this. So that's why I stay out west. Speed limits are high. You know, I can go 75, 80 in there and just go around these guys real quick and lose them in the rear view mirror, but here you can't. You're stuck. And now the four-wheelers, watch, they're getting antsy behind me, thinking that I'm just intentionally going slow, so they're going to start doing crazy shit in front of these trucks. And yeah, we're down to 60 miles per hour now. This is ridiculous. This is I-81, ladies and gentlemen. The shittiest America's highway, in my opinion. Yeah, see, now the four-wheelers are cutting off. Now we have to start hitting brakes again, and it starts all over again. And that guy, that white pickup, he ain't going nowhere. There's like 5 or 6 trucks up ahead. You're gonna... Oh. Sometimes just wanna get through this like a worst nightmare, but it's like dragging on and on and on. Now XPO's stuck at 65. That's all he's got. Now he's going to be passing that other truck going 65 as well. This is retarded. Hey, XPO, shit, get off the can, man. Free up some hammer lane here, please. Mind-boggling. Yeah, I just locked up. He's barely pulling 60 right now up the grade. I got 22 tons with me. I'm like, I don't know. He just can't do it, and he's determined to pass that truck no matter what. Oh my God. Minutes of this, guys. 20. I shit you not. Like, since I got on the off ramp, this guy has been trying to pass for 20 goddamn minutes. Stubborn as fuck. Their destination, he's going to be passing. Oh my God. And nobody's smart enough to either slow down, get back in the lane, or whatever. I mean, I don't blame the guy in the right lane. He's just doing the best he's got, but I mean, he sees this idiotic situation, and it's like, the fuck is going on? Like, just slow down a little bit. I mean, it's not like the idiot XPO is not going to give up. He's just going to mash the pedal to the floor. Hey, that truck, you just let XPO in. He's just determined as fuck to pass you at 65. No, he's not. Okay, he's backing off a little bit. Look, the cars are going through, that's the exit only lane. They're going around all this shit show. Oh my God. Oh, the fucking drama of company drivers. God damn. That's freaking XPO here going 65. He's just in the hammer lane and won't won't pass or anything. That's the story of company driver 981 right here. Fucking hate this place.
Destination is on the right.
Well, we're gonna be scaling. Holding my fingers crossed. Hopefully we're not overloaded. I don't want to really come back there. So we scale using this app. Just look at the scale number. It's 1303. Confirm we're at the correct location. Everything looks good. Now it's going to take money out of my account. And we should see the result here. I also get the email copy. Oh, look at this. Beautiful. This is just beautiful. I didn't even have to adjust the axles. Okay, we're good. Perfect. It's a judgment call. Because in the end, I'm responsible for my own safety and safety of other people that are around me, the general public. So when I go down I-81 and I just, you know, you get that feel that other drivers are really on the edge and they're antsy and they're in a hurry, and it's just not one instance of like bad drivers. Like everyone is trying to fight each other and then squeeze another truck trying to squeeze another truck, and it's like it's time to kind of pull off and not let your nerves and you know, your be a hothead yourself, because it's really easy to get angry at circumstances, and you know, in the heat of a moment you start doing dumb shit like racing other trucks and doing all other stuff and yelling on CB. Been there, done that many times. In the end, it doesn't benefit me or anybody else, because in the end, I'm just putting myself in danger. I am in danger myself and other people around me, just by virtue of being out there at this time of day. So like towards 4 or 5, like an hour or two before dark, man, I-81 is just nasty. It's lots of trucks trying to get where they need to before dark and get to their parking spot, and you start seeing crazy shit. And then you combine that with the heavy weights, high speeds, hills. It's very frustrating. There's a lot of traffic in the evening. You got your commuter traffic from four-wheelers going at the same time, because there's cities everywhere, and so it's best to just park early and get up early. And that's, you know, in the end you'll have a bad attitude towards driving in general, because that's what matters in the end. If all you do is just constantly angry, constantly upset about something, if you find yourself, you know, oh, that guy cut me off, rah, 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 you know, nobody cares. You're like a dog in a freaking doghouse barking, but in the end, you're just barking at yourself. You're wrecking your own nerves, getting upset over nothing, getting higher blood pressure. My goal is here to earn money. I'm here to get from point A to point B as quickly as reasonably possible and safe. That's the most important part. And I want to make the most amount of money overall. So in order to do that, I need to be in good health and in good attitude. And that's all I have to say about the driving an I-81. Good attitude. You need lots of it, and it runs out rather quickly. So you only take it small portions at a time. I also like this truck stop. Besides nice facilities, there's always a parking drama around here. There's some guy there blocking. There's always funny shit here. You get rookies, they come from the wrong direction. This is all one-way traffic. And then the guys that are trying to get out because they just fueled over there or scaled. It gets very intense here. Watch all these trucks been waiting for one guy to try to park, and he still didn't. He was right there with that extra lease trailer. I don't know what he's trying to do. These parking spots where I'm at, they're at the angle opposite to where he's going, so he needs to be facing the other direction. That was crazy, man. Some of these guys, they just come out of CDL school, and it's like maybe their first week, and I feel for them. They're thrown into a gauntlet of you barely know how to handle this truck going straight, and then you got to do all this shit. What is he doing? Oh my God! I can't see where he's going, but yeah, it took him a while. But yeah, these I've seen fistfights break out here. Literally, like two guys going at each other in a parking space. And the funny thing is, so there's parking all around here, like around the main facility, main campus. That's where all the shops and then restaurants are. And then in the back, there's probably like 400 parking spots. I mean, even like 11 p.m. you come in and there's spots there, but they're too lazy to walk all the way. So these men will literally fight each other over parking spots so they don't have to walk their ass towards the restaurant extra 100 yards. It's so funny. Oh my God. And it's tragic at the same time, because in the end there's just I mean, what kind of state of mind? That guy's still parking. Look guys. This is I think he's making it now. Now he's making it. It's going a completely wrong direction to do that. So yeah, the comedy club of Rafine parking lot in I-81. The reason I-81 is bad is it has unusually high concentration of rookies. Unfortunately, that's where all mega carriers dump their rookies on. Like, that's literally where, like, if you bring U.S. Express, Werner, Swift, you name it, Stevens Transport, this is going to be 80% of the time your route's going to be going to Northeast, somewhere in PA. You're going to be stomping heavy ass loads, like 300 miles a day, and which is not a lot, but it's going to take you an entire effing day, because every minute is on your logbook is accounted for, and then some. And then they are so frustrated by the end of a day for the penny cents a mile that these companies pay, that these men are just, they get their anger out on somebody, and then it's usually another truck driver that's slighted them some kind of wrong, and yeah, that's not good. Now guys, appreciate this. This is the sole reason I stop at Rafine Petro. Look at this. Massive beef ribs on barbecue, freshly fried. Smells like smoke. Tender and juicy. That's a man meal right there. And that's the reason to spend the night here. They have that. It is kind of pricey. It was like $8 a pound. So that's like a $20 worth of ribs, but there's a lot of meat, and it's great. There are a few places on the East Coast that I know they do meats really well. This is one of them. We're at the top of fencing yet. It's going to be long downhill, about 6% grade on here, all the way to North Carolina line, like 8 or 12 miles. down in South Carolina, four-wheelers give zero fucks. They just kind of whatever it takes to get around the truck, they'll do it. They'll go on emergency lane if they have to, just as long as you're not behind the truck, no matter how fast it's going. I'm not complaining though, at least to get the fuck out of the way for the most part. I don't like Minnesotans, they just like level up with a truck and just start poking in their nose and their ass, whatever they do. So we're almost at our destination. So it's going to be immediately to the left. Gotta go here. This looks like a truck passable, yeah, receiving. We're in the good driveway. Years of experience. Sometimes you get in the same building, the wrong driveway, and then you realize that there's nowhere to turn around, nowhere to go. Alright, textbook receiving. Oh, behind the building, so I gotta go there. A nice spacious parking lot. Okay, so that's their loading docks right there. I'm gonna turn around. I think you gotta call them to get unloaded. Well, we finished our load, so everything's successful. We delivered the knowledge of 20 tons of textbooks to Columbia, South Carolina elementary schools. So sitting here waiting for our next load. I've been looking on the load boards. My dispatch is looking on the load boards, just trying to find the optimal situation, money and distance, the kind of direction I want to go. I'm kind of hesitant to go back up north at this point. I really hate I-81. As you guys have seen, that place is gnarly. It's just, 81 is just generally bad road, and it's by itself it's not bad. It's just the kind of traffic there is. I don't know what it is. It's something in the water, in the air. You just have a lot of slow trucks there, and a lot of hills, and people just dart out right in front of a loaded truck going really slow, and it is dangerous and nerve-wracking. Like every time I go through there, I just want it to be over. I'm like, as soon as I'm off the I-81, away from that area, it's like happiness for me. So maybe I'm wrong, but I spent a year in the beginning of my trucking career doing nothing but I-81 runs. Like, I hate it with passion. I hate it, and I like whenever I go through there, I'm just counting miles until I get off. So going back up there is just not something I'm looking forward to doing just the following day. But other than that, we're going to be in the next video going to some other place. I don't know where yet. That's the beauty of trucking. You never know what you're going to get. Every load is different. Every day is different. Even on the same road, you have different weather, different traffic. So it's kind of like one of those situations where if you like surprises, good or bad, this is the kind of job it is. It's always something. I'll see you next time, guys, and I'll see you on the road.